All right, guys, now we're going to look at an example of when we use a graph. So take a look at this example. Let me get my pen ready. It says, look at the graph and answer the following questions. Number 1 says, explain the meaning of 2, 24. Remember, any ordered pair is always written as x, y. So when I go look, here's my x is 2 and my y is 24. So I have to look at what does this point mean in context. Well, if I look, the 2 is representing the number of hours and the 24 is representing the total cost or the money. So I can simply say that the meaning of 2, 24 is that it's going to cost $24 in 2 hours. And that's as basic as it gets. Now, if you look, that this is a proportional relationship. The graph touches the origin and it is a straight line. So we can write an equation for the relationship. In order to do this, I have to find the unit rate. Remember, the unit rate can be found where x is 1. So I'm going to go to x on my graph. I'm going to find 1. And I'm going to go up and I see this point right here. Now if I look, I'm not quite sure what this value is, so I need to look at this a little bit closer. This is 0, blank, 24, blank, 30, or 48, blank. If I look, this graph is counting by 12s. So my unit rate is 1, 12. Now remember, we talked about the constant of proportionality, which we can also say is k. Now, k can be represented by putting y over x. So if I take my x and my y and plug it in, I get 12 over 1, which means k just equals 12. So my equation can be y equals 12 times x. Notice that the 12 is just from my unit rate, where x equals the hours and y equals the cost or the money. You're going to see a few examples like this that ask you to find the unit rate from graphs, that ask you to explain the meaning, and that ask you to look for the constant of proportionality and write an equation. So hopefully this video helps.